exactly where we are right now. Argentina and FIFA are already buried under a mountain of controversy this tournament, accused match after match of getting every single big decision to fall their way. And now for Argentina's most important game yet, FIFA reaches into the hat and pulls out the one man who has never in his life seen Messi lose. It's almost insane that they'd make this call. Or maybe, just maybe, it isn't insane at all, because this is starting to look exactly like a governing body that wants Messi and Argentina in that final. Before a single ball has been kicked in Atlanta, a huge chunk of the world has already decided how this one ends. Let's get into it. His name is Ismail El Fath. He is 44, a two-time Major League Soccer Referee of the Year, widely respected across North America, and on Wednesday, he will be the man in the middle for England against Argentina. Here is the record that has set the internet on fire. Messi's teams are reportedly 5 wins and 0 losses in matches El Fath has been involved in. El Fath was the 4th official for the 2022 World Cup final in Qatar, the night Argentina beat France on penalties. He was the referee for Messi's very first Inter-Miami trophy, the 2023 Leagues Cup final, also won on penalties. And he has taken charge of 3 of Messi's Miami League games on top of that. Add it all up, and you get a spotless Messi record. Never a loss, never even a draw. And now, of all the games in the world, he has got the one where Messi is 90 minutes from another final. Here is a detail that complicates the panic before we even get going, though. Look at what El Fath has actually done at this tournament, and it hardly screams friend of the favorites. He has refereed 3 games already, and one of them was Norway's shock last 16 win over Brazil, a result where he presided over one of the giants of the sport crashing out. He has not been shy with his cards either, dishing out 6 yellows and a straight red to Uruguay's Agustin Canobio for a high challenge, a dismissal Canobio was so unhappy with that he confronted El Fath and grabbed his shirt. This is not the profile of a soft referee gently waving the big names through. If anything, his tournament suggests a man perfectly willing to make the hard, unpopular call, which is worth holding on to as the outrage builds. And here's why this is exploding rather than just being a fun bit of trivia. It did not land in a vacuum. It landed on top of the most suspicious run any team has had at this World Cup. Argentina reached the semi-final trailed by a cloud of controversy. Against Egypt, a brilliant Egyptian goal was chalked off and a late penalty shout ignored, prompting Egypt to file a formal complaint and their coach Hossam Hassan to declare flatly, "The cup is directed towards Argentina." Against Switzerland, a VAR review turned an Argentine yellow into a Swiss red and flipped the entire game. Go back to the group stage and Messi escaped a card for a stamp that many called a straight red. Over and over, the 50-50s have fallen the champions' way. So when FIFA, the same FIFA that suspended a red card after a phone call from a president and is sitting on a formal complaint accusing it of favoring Argentina, appoints the one referee on earth under whom Messi has literally never lost, people don't see a coincidence. They see a script. And the accusation writing itself across social media is blunt. The fix is in, it was planned from the start, and this whole tournament is being steered toward a Messi farewell final. And honestly, if you only look at the optics, it is a little bit insane. Follow the incentives. FIFA is set to bank billions from this tournament, and a Messi final is the single most valuable outcome imaginable, the golden goose of global television. The FIFA president openly adores Messi, to the point he invited Messi's club side to the Club World Cup despite them not even qualifying. Stack the money, the affection, the string of favorable calls, and now a referee with a perfect Messi record. And from the outside, it stops looking like a sporting competition and starts looking like a story with the ending already written. That is the perception. And for FIFA, it is an absolute public relations catastrophe. But now let me be the adult in the room for a minute, because the easy version of this story is a lie, and I'm not going to sell you a lie. The 5-0 stat is correlation, not proof, and it falls apart the second you poke it. A referee does not control who wins a football match. El Fath being the fourth official at the 2022 final is completely meaningless because the fourth official does not make a single call on the pitch, and he manages the benches and holds up the substitution board. And Messi's Inter Miami is a stacked, trophy-hoarding team that wins most weeks regardless of who is refereeing. So Messi winning some MLS games when El Fath was on duty is not a conspiracy. It is just good teams winning games.